Yeah, this week in fantasy, I ended up winning one out of the 3 games that I had.
Yeah.
In the league that I won this weekend, I'm 3-1. So in the top of my division. Now there's only one other person that's 3-1 in the league, so I'm facing off against them in a couple weeks. But
Yeah.
hopefully throughout the rest of the year, I can maintain the numbers that I've been scoring. I scored about 179 last week.
Who are the studs?
The studs on my team: Diggs, Jamar Chase, Miles Sanders had a huge week last week with 33 points.
Huge. Bro, a lot of people have been doubting him.
Oh, I know.
He's been playing really good this year. A lot of people have been saying sell him, sell like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I know they've been playing like really good this year. Like Clyde's like top 5 for running backs.
I know.
Fantasy.
So what I did last year is I actually picked up Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders off the waiver trade, and then I realized that they were doing really, really good throughout the last year.
Yeah.
So this year I ended up picking them up because I knew that they were going to be this year. And a lot of people in my league are trying to trade me for Miles Sanders, but I won't give up anybody in my league because I feel like my team is the best team that will.
If you can go out and get a star player for trading an average, a good player and some debt, that's something you would go for. But not a lot of people are willing to do that. So
no, I'm not sure who I would trade for them because, like I said, I have pretty much faith in Miles Sanders, especially as a 2. My second running back, he's going to get at least 12, 13, 14 points a game. That's all I need out of him. And then I have James Conner currently, and I think he's dropping, but I do have J.K. Dobbins.
I've been trying to trade for him.
For Conner?
Yeah. I feel like he's a really good buy low right now.
Yeah. No,
he's still a solid, running back. He's going to get his touches and stuff. But like I said, I was telling you earlier, I got so unlucky how I lost.
Yeah.
With the Bucs defense, dude, Patrick Mahomes is a dog.
Oh, my
If it's between him or Allen, like Josh Allen, I'd rather have Mahomes.
Oh yeah, because Mahomes is so electrifying.
He won an MVP. Does he have an MVP? I know he won a Super Bowl.
Definitely won a Super Bowl. We could look right now if he won an MVP.
Yeah.
But
look that up because I just feel like he's more proven than Allen right now. Allen is definitely a talent, surely 100%. But it's just that he's got to prove himself. When they played in the championship, the Chiefs came out on top, but that was more of a offensive clash kind of thing. It was just touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
Well, see, the thing is with Patrick Mahomes, especially when you had Tyreek Hill, between him and Kelsey, having those 2 on your team are basically going to dominate any secondary, especially with Kelsey's size and his athleticism. And then, the speed of Tyreek Hill is unmatched. But, so Patrick Mahomes won the most valuable player award in his starting season in 2018. And then he won a Super Bowl MVP. He ended up going on to win an MVP in the Super Bowl. So if I had to pick between the 2, Allen or Mahomes, obviously I'd pick Mahomes.
He's just so talented, man. Yeah. He throws with his sidearm like this. He throws like this.
Well, he could throw anyway. He's so versatile.
And then when they do the plays where he flicks underneath, he's throwing it like a ref. Dude, he's
didn't he play baseball, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played baseball.
Yeah.
He was a stud in high school and college. I think he played at Texas Tech.
Yeah.
He was solid, though.
Same thing with Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray was really good at
it. Kyler got drafted 10th.
Yeah.
To the Athletics.
Was he the first player to ever get drafted twice in the first round?
Between 2 sports? I don't know if Bo got drafted first round. I could be mistaken, but I know for a fact Deion Sanders didn't.
Yeah. Deion Sanders was the difference.
Deion won both a World Series though and the Super Bowl. He's the only player that's ever done that.
That's insane. Isn't he? He's actually going to get promoted up as a head coach or something.
No, he's at Jackson State.
I know he's at Jackson State, but they're looking for him to go to actual D1, like a big time school.
Really?
I'm not sure.
He likes Jackson State though.
I think his son plays on.
Yeah, that's why. Obviously, once his son leaves, I don't see why he wouldn't leave either.
Let me see. Deion Sanders. Potential head coaching positions, I guess you could say.
he was a dog, and he was crazy.
Oh, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
They're looking. All right, so 4 reasons why I guess he should consider. There's schools that he should consider. Let's see what it says.
Well, there ain't no spot in that parking lot.
No. YSU parking is absolutely horrible.
It's horrible.
I wish they didn't take down the DeBartolo deck, even though it was falling apart.
Oh, it was falling. No, listen, that deck you can't squeeze in there for nothing. There was no room in there whatsoever to begin with. Like I drove up there one time, and I went to go try to park my car, and I was like, "This is, I can't park here. Like I have no room." So I literally had to leave. Never again when I went in there. So.
Well, that was my favorite parking because what I would do if you had 9 a.m. You could get in there. If you got there at like 8:45, you could get in there and get on the first row.
Yeah.
So as soon as you walk down, you're right to the Bartlett building.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I liked it because I would get in around 8:45, always get the same spot. And if you could get in before, like 7:45, you had an 8 a.m. I mean, you had the front row parking every single time, and that's the only thing I enjoyed about it. Is
I mean that's the only way it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Like without that.
Yeah. But if you had to go all the way to the top and park, you were taking it was a lot of steps.
Yeah.
Especially if you had to walk to Williamson or a different building.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's why they need to get on building that quicker.
Yeah. I mean, now there's no spots anywhere. Everybody's last minute trying to find spots.
Everyone's struggling. Like that whole lot gets filled. Every time I come in there's just cars roaming around.
Oh, I know.
Trying to find a spot, trying to figure out where they can park.
Yeah. I mean, I know that a lot of people, not a lot I should say, I guess a handful of people that told me that they park at Taco Bell. Now, my impression is that you would get towed. If you were to park at Taco Bell, I think my impression would, you'd get towed. But I've heard from several people that they've never been towed. They've been doing it for the last 4 years, and nothing's happened. So I don't know if I should risk it.
I had a buddy that got towed.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he got towed. He was there. He was there for a 50-minute class, and he got towed. But that was a while ago.
Where did he park? Did he park towards the street, or did he park towards the building?
Like a Taco Bell, right where the cars usually.
Oh, we could see Taco Bell right there. So you see those cars parked up against the street?
Yeah, like
1,
those
2, 3,
ones,
4,
like
5,
where
6,
the blue
7.
one was. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so he parked right there?
Yeah, he got towed.
Yeah, that's kind of
Instantly.
ridiculous.
Instantly. He came here. He told me he came here at 12 and parked there. Instantly got towed.
That's kind of funny.
In an instant, he had to go and pick that up. He was here for a 50-minute class.
I mean, how much? Yeah, that I don't want to pay that tow fee.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. What is it, 125,
Yeah,
150,
something like
that?
It's just not worth it.
Yeah, no, it's not worth to do it for a 50-minute class. But, yeah, I mean, this week on Fantasy, I play, one of my best friends growing up, so it's going to be a battle.
I play the worst team in the league, so it should be easy.
So we'll see. We'll see who comes out victorious. I'm going to start Rodgers. I do have Lawrence and Russell on the bench. Russell is currently questionable.
I'm going to start him, even when he plays.
Dude, the one game I started him lost me. I was playing Smith.
Yeah.
I lost by 2 points. My only loss this year because Russell only put up 9 that game.
He put up 27.
Well, last week for me in my league, he put up, I think it was 33. Yeah, 35 actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a hit or miss for him, I feel like, because the first game he's 30.
No, they're going to figure it out. They have 2 good receivers on their team. I just traded for Cortland Sutton.
No, he's real good.
Mm-hmm.
I
traded Michael Pittman for him.
Okay. I got Mike Evans at my flex. I love Mike Evans at my flex. Kind of got a big 3 between him, Jamar Chase.
He's very touchdown dependent, though. He needs his tutties.
But
he's going to get them.
Yeah.
So
with Brady in there, he's going to get them. Especially, Brady loves him. He knows.
I mean, he's the number one receiver in Tampa Bay history.
Yeah, well, I know that. But, Mike Evans, on a personal level, got Tom Brady's back.
Yeah.
No matter what. You saw in that one slip.
I mean, that's what you have to do.
That twice.
That's what you have to do with your quarterback. You have to have his back. He's going to be the one throwing you the ball constantly, getting you those receptions, getting you those yards, getting you those touchdowns.
Yeah.
You need him. You
need
him, and you should protect him at all costs. That's why I respect Mike Evans as a player and as a person.
Dude, honestly, after he did that for Brady, I respected him even more than that because, that just shows, a lot of, respect for your quarterback and loyalty to your team.
Yeah.
Not many players do that, would do that for their quarterback, honestly, because he took a suspension, a 1-game suspension, which, I don't know too many players that would give that up just to, they're more worried about their paycheck.
Right.
They want to
That's
just get
mostly
paid.
what these players are worried about. Right?
And Elijah Mitchell went out for me early on in the season, so hopefully he could come back and do something. I got him on my IR, which is good because it fills a spot for my IR. And, if he comes back and ends up tearing some stuff up, then I'm going to be pretty happy. But I had to drop, who did I drop yesterday? Oh, McKinnon from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I dropped him for Cleveland's kicker because he's projected more points than my kicker this week, and my kicker's questionable, but we'll see how he does. Hopefully the Browns can kick a lot of field goals this week, and I don't care if they win or lose. He just needs to get me 12 points.
Yeah.
If he gets me 12, 13 points, I'm happy.
As long as a kicker can get you 10 points, that's a reliable asset for fantasy.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it.